So in this video, I'm going to share what type of content makes for a good converting homepage. So the homepage is very important because it is often the first page that people see whenever they first discover your business. So there's a few basics that I think every website homepage should have. And that first thing is that header at the top, or that hero image, or that top banner space, whatever you want to call it, that very first initial space when you first land on a page at the very top. And in that section, it always needs a clear, simple headline saying what your business offers, whether it's a product or a service. And then you want to say who it's for, what's the top benefit, and have a clear, concise call to action to take the next step. In the next section, I recommend a little bit of a blurb about your business. So this could be a headline and a paragraph explaining what it is that you offer in your business. And then it can have a button that leads over to your full about page. And then from there, I recommend some credibility boosters. So if you have had any features or like notable certifications or anything like that, I recommend featuring those on your homepage. Sometimes clients will do a feature of like top clients who they have partnered with or who they have worked with already. So they may do like a logo banner type of thing on their homepage for that credibility boost. The next way to boost credibility on a homepage is to add some testimonials. So I always recommend at least maybe 3 testimonials is a great starting point. So I definitely recommend featuring those on your homepage. So you can feature them in a testimonial slider, or they can be 3 standalone paragraphs. And then from there, your homepage just should serve as a little bit of a summary of all the things that you offer. So if you're a service-based business, you may include like a little snippet about each of the services that you offer with a button that'll go over to each of those pages for potential clients to learn more about each service. And if you're a product-based business, maybe you have a little snippet about each of the product categories that you offer with buttons to lead over to that full category so people can see all the products. So maybe one category is women's clothing or men's clothing or shoes or just something like that. So you have a button to go over to women's, a button to go over to men, a button to go over to the shoes, and that type of thing. And just a couple other things that I think you definitely should have. One call to action that should be on the homepage is always a prompt to join your newsletter list or your email list. So most often I do tend to put this in the footer of my client website, so that way it's visible in all of their website pages, because anything that you put in the footer is going to be visible on every single page on the website. But if